Yeah, what's going on, y'all, man? How y'all feel out there? We back at it. It's an early morning. Start your week off right. So, man, y'all already know what's up, man. Y'all already know what happened. Getting this morning started off right. Just came back from the gym, cooking some breakfast for the family. But I wanted to chop it up, man, because what did you see? You know you seen it. Trending man right now, Will Smith, Chris Rock, Oscars, bruh. It's going down. So what I wanted to do is do my a reaction to this, man, and I wanted to chop it up with y'all because again, you know, I know a lot of y'all seen what was going on, so let's talk about it, man. Let's discuss it, because I know y'all have y'all opinion, I have my opinion, and so let's just break it down from beginning, right? So we all know the Oscars is a great night. It's a night where a lot of people get awarded. Everybody's getting fly. Everybody's getting dressed to impress. Also, it's a prestigious night, and on nights like this, you're gonna have a lot of celebrities. You're gonna have a lot of people that may get picked at. No different than when you think about the ESPYS, you think about any type of situation where you got a comedian as the host. You can expect that some of those jokes that's going to come out of maybe thrown in your direction or picked at on somebody that you love or that you're close to. And so tonight was no different. You know what I mean? Chris Rock being a historical comedian, and just doing his thing and on stage and trying to provide the entertainment. Cena have stepped over the line. Now, a lot of people, like I said, got different opinions, and for me personally, um, man, it's just a lot to digest because first of all, I ain't never seen a person get slapped that hard in real life on TV. Like I first of all, let's start there. I never saw a person in my life get slapped so hard in real life on TV, right? Now, you see things as you coming up, but on real life TV, you like, man, in this type of space, in this type of environment, when you watch it, and I'm not even I don't even watch the Oscars like that, honestly. This took me by surprise. I seen it trending online. I had to go see what all the all the noise was about. And sure enough, I'm like, what? Now, I don't know if you saw it like I saw it, but it looked like Will reached back and touched the back of his shoe before he and haymaker. Maybe I'm tripping, but the way I saw it, man, it looked crazy. But anyway, was he wrong? Was Chris Rock wrong? Now, apparently, Jada has a condition with alopecia, which disallows your hair to grow, and so a lot of times people will cut their hair to just not have to deal with wearing wigs every day or having to put on something to mask the fact that they don't have the ability to grow hair, or in certain areas of their head they're unable to grow hair fully. So she has her hair cut, right? And so true enough, like I said, in true Oscars fashion, with true comedian fashion, being a host, she got picked at. She was right there in the front row, easy target, easy pick. It's low hanging fruit, right? Now, when Chris Rock spoke about her situation, I don't know if he knew about her situation, but again, it's almost like anybody is fair game. And so, with my opinion, I feel like Will was out of line. When I was asked, my brother-in-law asked me, he say, "What you think? Was he right or wrong?" I said, "No and yes." I said no because I felt like where you in that situation, where you're in that environment, you're on national TV, you're at the Oscars, no way you put your hands on that man for any reason. Now, there's a lot that's gonna come from this, especially lawsuits. You think about it, you definitely gonna get sued, right? Because I would be in my feelings if bro did that, and I had to kind of, calm my nerves and not react. Like, bro, after that, I'm fire hot. Like, I'm throwing everything in the room in the back room. Like, nah, let me get to him, right? And so when that happens, I'm like I said, I'm saying to myself, of course, that's not the situation, the environment for you to do that in. I mean, I was telling my brother-in-law, I say, man, even J. Cole had a fight with P. Diddy, but we didn't even know it until J. Cole rapped about it in one of his songs. Everybody's like, what? You had a squad with Diddy or whatever the case. We didn't know about it. I didn't know about it. So to me, that environment is where he was wrong. I don't feel he was right in that situation. But I do feel like I understand if he wanted a little bit of straightening. You know what I mean? Like honestly, I felt like, yeah, he might have been in his feelings. Yeah, he might have felt a certain type of way. I am one of the type of guys to where I feel like if a Negro get out of line, I might have to address it. And I don't feel like right, wrong, and indifferent. I may feel like I might black out to where it don't matter if I'm wrong. I'm just like, listen, this is how I feel right now, bro. I need to get some understanding. So I could understand where Will could feel a certain type of way, but yet I do feel he was wrong for hitting him on national TV. And man, did he wallop? What? Like I said, he reached back on the back. He touched his heel. It looked like to me. He went up, and then we say, "Hey," and he touched hit and what? I said, "Man, what? Damn, Will, it's like that." And walked off looking like like it wasn't even nothing. Like he was the weakest Negro in the room. Like he was the Negro to get off on and slap, and it wasn't gonna be nothing to it. Now, true indeed. True indeed. Now you got to choose your battles wisely. If I was Chris Rock, I'd be like, hey, listen, he probably 1.5 times my size, maybe not twice, but he's still, longer arm and range. Maybe he might feel like, you know what, if I jump off and I pop off, it might not work out in my favor and I still get smashed. But I don't know. I'm just the type of I don't know. It's a dicey situation. So I got to get mine in court if I was Chris. I couldn't shoot the five with you. I couldn't get my fair one. I couldn't get my squab on with you. You know what I mean? At some point in time, I don't want no celebrity death match type. No, I won't. Let me get me in court then, bro. I got to get straight because you tried me. And I understand he shouldn't have spoke about Will Smith's wife, and he felt a certain type of way. Now, even after the fact, the Will doubled down, right? He poking his chest out, man. Keep my wife name out your mouth. Right? Okay, cool. That's what. Okay, right. Bet that up. You got it. You got it. Chris, like, hey man, I fall back. You got it. But at the same time, bro, I got to get me in court, bro. Real talk. That's just my reaction. But like I said, I understand where could feel a certain type of way. Now, a lot of people ask, like, was this a simp action? Why he wouldn't have slapped August Alsina or whoever else his wife might have slid off with him. And honestly, who's to say he didn't? Who's to say behind the scenes he might not have been, ready to shoot, kill, and steal, and destroy everything? Who knows, right? We don't know that side. And also, to me, I'm like, well, that doesn't mean that he still shouldn't feel a certain type of way about another man speaking negatively about his wife in his presence. So I'm saying to myself, okay, well, again, we don't know what happened with the August Alsina situation. I mean, if I was Will, man, August was in my house. It seemed like he was just rounded like corner, like, bro, bruh. Like, so I don't even have no real understanding for that personally. So who knows what I might have done in that circumstance? I can't call it. But at the same time, when another man, being Chris Rock, decides to step out of line casually, I might still have to be like, bro, don't even think it's that type of party because this ain't that. You understand? You know what I'm saying? All because you might have felt like, oh, everybody got off on me social media wise and in public. Now you feel like you got the grounds to disrespect me or disrespect my wife to where she feels a certain type of way about your comment because it's not something that she can change. It's something that's due to her health, right? So you can't really fault what she looks like or how she decides to, taper that off or whatever the case may be. So yeah, I could feel a certain type of way, but you can't slap the man right there. And no, I don't think he's a simp for that. I just think it wasn't calculated. I think that it wasn't calculated. I think that it wasn't a mature decision. I'm sure like you seen him crying because he knows that he blacked out at that moment. Like that's what you call blacking out. That's what you call blacking out, where in that split second, the emotion, like you try to hold it back and it just overflow and you just find yourself like it's almost remember when Nipsey slapped the dude before the award show, the BET award show, right? Where his homeboy was getting bullied, I guess, by one of the security guards. The security guards was not allowing them to get through. So he slaps down one of his man's one of the cones that Nipsey security guard had in his hand. And one of the guys in the studio who was one of the security guards there slaps it out of his hand. Nipsey slap taste out of his mouth, right? Now, true indeed, that was another circumstance where he shouldn't have done that, but it was a moment where that's what you call blacking out. You can't determine how a person gonna respond to what you say. That's why, look, my mama used to say this: you can't duck talking. All right, I'm just let that marinate. Just think about it. You can't duck talking. All right. So if I'm Chris Rock, if Will Smith is coming on stage, number one, that's abnormal. Number two, if Will Smith is pressing forward toward me in an aggressive manner, number two, that's another red flag. When Will Smith gets within arm reach of me, I'm already on guard at that point. I'm not even thinking that is nothing polite or light that he coming to address me with after said joke had already been made. So in my eyes, I'm like, bro, you obviously you've gotten so far from where you come from that you don't see these signs already. Like, so I'm not even going to even play with you like that, because I already know, man. Will, like, bro, you done came on stage. You don't. Nobody does that. You approaching me in an aggressive manner. You beelining straight toward me. That's number two. Now, if I'm not going to de-escalate the situation, I'm going to at least be on guard for whatever may come after that point when he gets within arm's distance of me, because I'm not about to let you just put your hands on me and then now I got to look fool. Like, are you serious? Right? So again, to me, it's not to say that Will Smith is right for slapping him. You should have never put your hands on him. Now, whatever money you got on the table, whatever endorsements you got on the table, you know what I mean? Like, that's being wiped off. Now, I understand he already rich. True indeed, he's already rich. But at the same time, like, whatever you got on the table that's incoming right now, like, all those sponsors, they gonna back off, right? People might, even like my brother-in-law, he's a lawyer. He said if the DA want to press charges, they don't even need Chris Rock consent to move forward with a criminal charge of assault or battery or whatever the case. You just did this on national TV. Like, bro, you wilding. You know what I mean? And I'm sure Jada probably was like behind the scenes in the green room, like, nigga, what you doing? Why would you do that? Like, no. Like, you have national global brands and you risking that on one moment. Like, this is why I tell young men that you could blow your entire future in one moment. Like, me and my brother-in-law, we do a lot of good work in the community trying to mentor these young men, just to tell them, like, bro, like, in one moment your life can change. So imagine if Will Smith was an up-and-coming actor and he wasn't Will Smith. Like, bro, would be thrown in jail before the morning. We right now be talking about him getting released or whatever the case may be. It wouldn't even be nothing about, oh, Will Smith and he walking around like a free man. Nah, cuz he been in the chicken wing with the clanks. You hear me? You feel me? So they gonna throw him right in the slammer. So this is why I'm like, yeah, do I agree? No and yes. I understand he would want a little bit of straighten. I ain't nothing but a little bit of straighten. I need to get that, bro. Let me holler at you at the end of at the end of the night. Hey, bro, let me, let me get a little, let me holler at you real quick. I couldn't even put a word on it because I'd be like, hey, bro, like, hey, way I'm feeling right now, cuz hey, bro, let me wait, hey, let me holler at you, cuz. You hear me? Bro, I'm not even trying to, you know what I mean? Listen, bro, to the end of the night, where he at? Cuz he left already, where he went? Where he at? Okay, at the after party, okay, well, I'm at the after, like, bro, I'm on you. I'm on you, bumper, cuz, real talk, no homo. I'm saying to myself, yeah. So, but at the same time, you can't do that, bro. You putting everything on the line. So let me see what y'all talking about. Derek Mason say, nah, he wasn't on guard. Nobody punches someone on national TV live. Chris didn't know what to expect. However, in real life, where Will Smith would have caught a case. Because a regular guy is going to sue him. Oh, facts. That's 100% factual. No question about it. He getting sued off rip, and even though Chris Rock is rich himself, he's still gonna sue him. I would. I would, just off of humiliation, just cause I feel like I gotta get some reprieve. I gotta get some kind of get back. Like, bro, it can't end like this. Bro, it cannot end like this for me. Like, straight up. You feel me? So I'm saying to myself, I'm Chris Rock, like, man, listen, I may not be able to beat you in real life, but bro, I gotta get me in court, bro. There's no question about it. I ain't trying to hit nothing else. Let me see. Y'all say right. Let me see. Keisha says Chris Rock should have left the wife alone. Facts. See, you never know how a person gonna react. You know what I mean? So this is why, even as a comedian, you have comedians that tote fire on stage. You got some comedians that literally conceal their weapon on stage because they know certain people may try to jump on stage, approach them, or whatever, feel a certain type of way and get sensitive. So for me, it don't matter where I'm at. I know where I come from. You see what I'm saying? It don't matter where I'm at. I know where I come from, and certain things always stick with you. Sometimes you got people that been in certain circumstances. Like if you've been in a car accident, multiple car accidents, you always gonna put your car seat on, no matter how long you done went without being in a car accident, right? Whenever your last one was, you still just think of that. That's memory. That's ingrained. Now you always putting your seatbelt on, right? So again, it's the same type of situation where it's certain things where you know, like, hold on, bro, this like I'm not even gonna just assume you about to come up here and ha ha ha. I'm already on guard. If you do decide to hug me or pound me, adapt me, or something like that, oh, that's great. But still, I'm not thinking like, that's what you're about to do. I'm on my mind is already on another level. So now when you do hug or decide to extend your hand for a handshake or something like that, that's gonna be more of an unexpected. That's when I'm be like, oh, okay, cool, because I wasn't thinking that. My mind is like, oh, okay, all right. And even then, I'm still kind of like, all right, no doubt. But yeah, man, let me know how y'all feel, man. I just want to drop this real quick, man. I'm not gonna be too long, man. I'm still trying to finish cooking this breakfast for the family before they get up. I wanted to chop it up with y'all, man. See how y'all feel, man. Share this post. Let me know how y'all feel in the comments, and I'm gonna get back to y'all. Definitely check the comments and get back with y'all. All right. So keep showing love and support, man. And I'll see y'all on another live, man. What the world? Listen, world going crazy. But I'll holler at y'all. Deuces.